Well, hello guys. Welcome back to a Matthew Moment Describe. It's so good to see you again today. And I did go some school clothes shopping. I get this new shirt, the North Fit. It's called "You'll Find Your Path." I love the shirt because I'm a believer, not a non-believer. And guess what, guys? Today, as a result, I'm going to show you my whole mini handheld game system collection, including this one. This one here. So, we're gonna start off with oldest to newest. So I'm going to gather them up right now, from oldest to newest, which I should be doing. My hair's kind of jacked up right now, but let's get to it. You take my now you think it is fine. Doesn't make me so blind. You just waste a lot of time. We're just flipping around and we should be good. So let's first talk about the mini black old Nintendo DS from 2004. So this was one of my first game systems in the whole world, no lie. My sister had a mini Game Boy, which was kind of like a Game Boy Advance, where you can play Game Boy games on DS games. But this also can play DS games and Game Boy games at the same time. It's not at the same time, but they actually have the same slots for it. And it's a new episode. So, my sister had a mini Game Boy, and I grew a little bit jealous because that was her first game system. And one day, I decided to be a jerk off and bury her DS in the garden. Because she had her first game system, I was ready to have her own game system. I was only a 3-year-old, she was only a 5-year-old. This happened in 2005, sadly. So this was when we got this first house, and that was like a long time ago, back in the early 2000s, before I even knew you guys. But other than that, my subscribers got to it. So how you do this is you turn this, like, switch it up. Yeah, it's turning red. I don't need any game slots for it right now, so that's how you turn it on, all that. That's how the DS rolled back in the old days. Yep. So this was in, let's see, this was made in China, eventually. And you guys are maybe wondering what year it was, so I'm looking up right now. This DS was in 2006, right here. Can't really see it, so I'll show you if I can. If you guys want to read the back label, it says right here in 2006 it was made. Yep. Here is the DSi. So, you cannot play Game Boys on this one, but you also get a pen. It's the same thing with this one, I think. Yeah, you also get a pen with that one too. When it still turns on. Nope, it doesn't turn on, but you can, there's more apps, there's more fun on here. This is more funner than the old classic DS, although, because, I mean, I like any DS, though, because this one had more, like, funner, let's just say, it had more stuff to do on here than the old DS. The only thing you can do is just play games and nothing else. This, you can actually play on your, you can go on anything you want, you can make your own sounds, take pictures. This is more like what you can do when you take pics. This was in, I would say this one is in 2008, right here. Yeah, sorry, my guys, my hair is not really in straight mood today. Hair is tired today, so I'm sorry for this. This one is the DSi XL, my favorite, because it's one of my favorite out of the pack. So my second favorite, I should say. And it's dead too, so I need to charge 2 of my DS's from so far, because this one you even have an orange app where you type on the tap the frog. You can make your own videos in this one. This DS was pretty fun, trust me. I love this DS because I had this when I was an 8-year-old kid. This one I had when I was 6. This one DS when I had when I was 4 or 5. And this DS I had when I was 8. And believe it or not, guys, my uncle gave me this DS whenever I was like an 8-year-old for Christmas. And I said I need a better DS because I'm growing up. I was getting more mature. And my first game system was the Wii. No lie. But not this kind of Wii. It was a white one, though. But, thinking. Just a minute. The Wii was white. My favorite game to play on was Mario Kart Wii and Mario Galaxy. Those are my favorite games. Two favorite games I like to play on a lot. I did defeat Mario Galaxy and Mario Kart Wii at one time when I was a little kid, and you know, guys, I had fun with it. Yep. Next one, and here's a DS from after another year. This one was in 2000 and I would say 2010. This one was in, and when I was a 9-year-old, I played Mario Kart 7 and Mario World, 3D Land or something like that. So here's the games. Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart World 3D Land was my favorite. I forget the name of the Mario game, the other Mario game, but I know Mario Kart 7. Whenever I played Mario Kart 7, it was one of my favorite games to play, and I like to play as the piranha guy, or what's his name, Wiggler from Mario. Because that was like my favorite game. I think it's dying. I need to charge one too. Just a minute, guys. This one's on low percent now, but this one I had when I was 9 years old, and this DS is now old eventually. I like to play Mario World 2. That Mario World game was pretty fun too, but I didn't defeat it all. I defeated the whole thing of Mario Kart 7. And that game was like, pretty fun. I like to play the Wiggler guy a lot. Mario, Luigi too, so. But my Mario Kart 7 game sadly got chewed up by the dogs. One of these dogs in here. This was my sister's DS. She got rid of it and she gave it to me. And I said, yeah, hell yeah, I'll take it. And this is still on, so I'll show you how it works. As I'm showing you. Just give it a minute to turn on. You can also go on YouTube in this too. But this was my sister's DS. This one was released in 2014. So this was around when my sister had this when I was 11 years old, and she gave it to me when I was like 15. Hard to believe. But I do have one game in here. It's called Mario 64 DS. This game was a big rumor of different dimensions. In the Mario 64 and 64 game, you can unlock Luigi, but he wasn't a playable character. People have been telling me on the internet, and they said that really. But I tell you what, guys, this game you can unlock Waluigi in, and listen, he's not in the game. He's a liar. But I've been looking up, I've been trying my so hardest, so God heavens, up to the name of God, I've been trying my hardest to get Waluigi in the game, but he never shown up in the game. You can name it, because let me tell you. Let me pick the game up, and I'll tell you. Because the Secret World of Peach's Castle door will not show up whenever I was working with it. I got 79 coins. I lost Wario's cap, and sadly, I defeated Chief Chili the right way. But Waluigi's door will not show up on the Secret World of Peach's Castle in the Mario 64 DS game. This game didn't surprise me very much, but it was very fun to play as well. It's not really always the best game in the world, but, it's life. This game is trash. Not trash, but I do like it about the rumor of Waluigi if I had the game. But it's trash for now if Waluigi's not in the game, so I'm letting you guys know that right now. Remember this? I got in the mail a couple years ago, when I was 18. First day of school. And I only had 4 games for Game Boy Advance. I had Mario World Advance, I had Mario Pinball Advance, Mario Golf Advance, and SpongeBob Racing Advance, and Mario Advance, too. So, this is really fun. This is really what you teach your kids to play back in the old days. And I agree, guys. Some of you are not old classic. I'm old classic. I was born 2002. The early 2000s. You late 2000 people need to get a life. Just letting you guys know that. If you don't believe in me. Get out of this video when it comes out. But this one was released in really in life. It was released in 2000, really early 2000. This was my game when I got one. It's not my sister's. My sister did have a Game Boy around 2005, and it was like the flip Game Boy. It was like a cell phone, flip phone, and all that. But this is what I'm talking about. So, hope you guys know. Comment down below. Okay, it's the end of the Game Boy, so let's test what my favorite is next video. So, these are the 3 of my favorites, but we're going to guess which one is from least to first. That's how we're going to work. So, I'm going to start off with my DSi XL. So this one was released in 2000 and released in the 2008, same day. But this one is released, but this one was very old, and nowadays it's dead. So I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10, I would say. Next up, Game Boy Advance. This one is released in 2000. I had it when I was 18. It works real good. So this one is really fun, and I would give this one a 9 out of 10. Next one, it was released in 2014. This one had a very, very mature life. This one had a very mature slot for the games. This one's very mature and all that. Still works properly. Doesn't take any batteries and all that. It takes a charger like all DSs, but I'm going to give this one 10 out of 10. So this one is the winner. You have won 3DDS. So, listen guys. This one was pretty good, but you can't play any mini games on or anything like that, like this one. This one I've had for a long time now, and I'm ready to think I could give it to my kids when I have some someday with my girlfriend Julie, as you see on the videos. But my deal is to just sell it or something offline. I really don't want it no more, but I can charge it, see if it still works, or give it to my kids when I have kids with my girlfriend one day. But other than that, we are the winner. So this is called my DS, all my DS's collection, and bye. Don't forget to comment down below, and we'll see you around, but don't be Tony.